as promised, I was going to come live this evening. I've been posting it out a little. Matter of fact, I've been down your timeline all day today. And thank you so much for those who have been sending me messages, even letting me know how much I've been encouraging you. I've been sharing products with you, and now maybe even too you feel like, man, I could, get my life back on track or be able to lose some additional weight for myself. So I'm just letting you know, thank you so much, because I've gotten such great encouraging words from all of that today. So I wanted to just go ahead and tell you thank you. I truly appreciate it. So for those of you all who are tuning on in, if you see today's title of this video, like I said this morning, I've been sharing with you weight loss packages, how it is that I've been able to start losing my weight again, which has made me feel absolutely amazing. I've been able to share with you our plant-based products, and even too, remember when I was talking to y'all last night and this morning and I was telling y'all about this water feature? I just had to sit here myself and just make sure I just finished one and then drank an additional one just to keep myself really hydrated. So as I'm showing these products to everybody, I even just had to take a small moment before I press play to come to you and just kind of be like, what made you do what it is that you're doing, and why are you so excited about it, and why are you, really, really pushing? So I'll tell you, you've been watching me. I don't know when you've been able to follow me, but for a long period of time, I've been an entrepreneur for 20 years, celebrity stylist, and then recently this past June, I retired my chair to come into my passion. Like, I absolutely love hair, don't get me wrong. In order to get all the way on up to being actually a celebrity stylist, you have to love what it is in which you're doing. And I absolutely loved what I was doing. My passion, my extreme passion though, is really helping people. It's really helping people. So even through being that stylist, even too, if you watched me on Biggest Loser, you watched me on Windy City Live, I was able to change my life by taking care of myself a bit better and just feeling amazing. So in June, I can't even say in June, in the earlier portion of last year, I found myself in a situation where I was starting to pick back up weight after those shows, and it was due to a family member that passed. It really put me into a space. And it put me into a space where I began emotional eating again. So I know a lot of people are in that space. I talk to them all the time where they're emotionally eating, right? And even in emotionally eating, where I was with what I was doing. So listen to this. So I know a lot of people are in this situation. With what I was doing, I was working a lot of hours. I was away from my family. I was in a space where I was working about 80 hours a week, and then just even doing simple things as meal prepping, planning, working out were really, really hard and frustrating for me. And then after I started gaining the weight and I started seeing additional stuff in my face, I started becoming really, really frustrated. Like, okay, I need to make some changes. So when I first reached out to this company, it had everything to do with me getting my life back together, me being able to truly, truly focus and on me again. And to my amazement at that time frame, as I started to do that, then here came everything all again. Like, oh, what are you doing? You look great. You look amazing. What's happening? What are you doing? I want to do it too. And so I started bringing people in with me because they had started noticing I started shifting and changing, and I started looking better. How are they able to do it? Your skin's changing. You're happier. You have more energy. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you and Maurice? That's my husband. Are you and Maurice? Y'all going out? Like, what's happening? And then they started to see my body to change. And the nature and the servitude in which I have, of course, if I am doing something well, I want to let another person know I'm doing well. I want you to do well with me. So are you that type of person? First and foremost, are you the type of person that wants to help another person? In the event, that's one of the things in which I tell people, that's what sparked it. That's what sparked it. And the more I started helping others with a product that really, really worked, the more people say they don't like to sell. It really wasn't about that for me. It was just about helping another person. And every time they saw me doing well, they wanted to do well then I got so good with bringing additional people on with me and working in the business. And then it took off. Like, they were then helping their people. I'm helping them. Y'all see how much excitement that I have when I'm actually talking to y'all about these products? So that took on a life of its own with other people here in the company. So you've seen me say things like, you want to join my team, you should come on in here, you should join. But you know what? At the end of the day, I had to really, really start thinking about it. This business is amazing for a woman or a man that wants to change their life, wants to feel a little bit better, right? Then when they want to feel a little bit better, they may want to make some additional changes. Like, if you just want to come into the company and you want to feel a little bit better about yourself, amazing company to come into. Amazing. But if you're like, okay, well, now I see what's the difference between them and me, I could use some extra on the side. That's when it starts to change a little bit. It's like, okay, well, I could do that because I've had people that have come in and joined my team. And then when they come in and join the team, they're like, well, you know what? I know a couple of people at my job that are looking to lose some weight too. We have a pool at my job and we're looking to lose weight together. Or I know a lot of people that have this as New Year's resolution. Or now let's take it into another realm. Say, for instance, you know people who are struggling with this for a long period of time, and maybe it's really kind of taking a toll on their self-esteem, right? Maybe that's what's happening. Then those people start looking at this business a little bit different. Like, I want to do that too. I want to help another person. So when I first came in, and like I said, in June is when it really, really happened for me, that I was able to walk away from my chair. And able to walk away from my chair when I first came into here was really just about some side, groceries. It would take care of some extra that I didn't have to necessarily spend for. I would be able to constantly keep helping other people on the same path. But then I saw a light where it could give me my ultimate goal. So let me tell you and share with you what my ultimate goal is. My ultimate goal was my freedom. See, I had ran multiple businesses, however, always having to be gone or on planes or in different states. And I didn't have the opportunity to do what you see me now, which is sitting at home. Not to say that I don't work, but I work from home, or I work from the gym, or I work out in the field, or I'm doing a party, or I'm at somebody else's house. Man, that level of freedom has been amazing. And I've now been able to see a lot of my team have that same level of freedom themselves. Maybe they are coming on into it for a full time. I'll tell you, about 80% of the people in the company are actually here part time and really looking to change themselves, looking to help somebody else, but maybe just really looking to add some extra, take care of some extra. Like right now, I have on my team a grandmother here that makes $300 extra a month just to pay her grandson's car note. So for her, it helps her to take care of her joints, her ligaments, things of that nature. She loves it. She talks about things at her church, and she's able to do that and not take out from anything. She's always like, I am on a fixed income. But I always tell her, I'll be like, don't come around here and claim something like that, because anybody who's on a salary, if you go to work right now and they tell you what you make every month, baby, you want a fixed income too. So I go, most of us are on fixed incomes. But here is something where you don't have to touch that income and add to it. So now whatever you make over here, you get to make something over here and put that together. Then I have people that are in here that are here. They are working their regular jobs. Hey, y'all, I have 3 teenagers. I understand what daycare was. I remember at one point in time, I was paying $750 a week. $750, right? And that was coming out of my regular income. So being that was coming out of my regular income, that made me have to work harder. Listen to the cycle. That made me have to work harder to constantly pay for that. And then what did it do? So I'm working harder to put them in daycare at $750 a week. And then guess who has to be away from them even more? That was me. That was mom. Now I have to be away. So when I looked at, fast forward, my kids are 18, 15, and 13. And I was like, wow, from the same thing that I do when I was working in there, just helping another person, showing that other person how to how to take care of themselves. If y'all listen to me, I'm so about personal development. I'm so about being inspirational. I'm so about each one teach one, push another person. If you being negative, I may not even know you, just because that's not my internal, how it is that I function. So I was able to take all of those skills and bring them over here into this business, lose weight, get my body back. Like, even one of my team members, me and her are just on the phone, so thank you for our conversation we just had. And she's like, I see your face changing. I see everything happening, and it's motivating, and it's inspiring me. And I'm like, please tell me that a little bit more, because maybe I need to hear that. But man, the camaraderie of being able to hear that was amazing. And at that moment, needed. And guess what? I'm doing it from my house. Like, everything has changed so much. So when I bring people onto my team and they work with me, that's the first thing that I look for. Do they have a heart of servitude? Are they looking to help another person? Are they looking to change their lives and then go change another's life? Because guess what? I don't know about how old you all are. I'm now 40 years old. And I remember, when we were 20 something and we were chasing money? And we were chasing like titles and fame, and we wanted to be at these areas and put this title before your name. You say that, and then you get to that pinnacle level like myself and realize the most important things in life is usually the things that don't cost a dang on dime. So for me to be home with them, see them, be there with them is amazing. And so even too, when I'm at the gym in the middle of the day and it's like 10 to 12 and other people are not there, and it's like, oh, well, you're off. And I'm like, no, I'm actually working. A portion of my job is really to take care of myself and take care of others. And I meet new customers in the gym. Man, my quality of life has just changed so much. So the purpose of this video this evening was to invite you in on my level of utopia. Some people are sitting back watching saying, she's so amazing, not realizing that that amazing life that I have could be theirs as well. It totally could be theirs as well. So I wanted to offer that. I get all the time, what does a day in the life of you look like, right? Or what does the day of you look like of somebody who's actually working? So I'll tell you, because 80% of my team works. So I'll tell you what they typically do is they reach out to their customers, see what they want in the morning. They may reach out to their customers in the afternoon on the lunch break. And we're talking a small amount, a handful of people. And then in the evening time, they may reach out yet again, but they blend it throughout their day. They totally blend it throughout their day. Being here on our team, we offer training. That's huge, that's huge, that's huge. I know these type of businesses typically get a bad name. Well, these type of businesses typically get a bad name because guess what? Most of the people who are explaining the businesses to you aren't successful in the business. So that's kind of equivalent to listening to somebody give you marriage advice and they're not married. So of course, yeah, it doesn't sound right to them because they weren't able to be successful in that business. Well, being successful in this business, really, and I'm telling you, the type of person that's really good is the type of person that wants to serve and help other people, and they want to change themselves. They want to work on them. In this particular company in which I am, which is called It Works, fits me beautifully because it's a spiritual-based company. It's a debt-free company. This company is now creating new millionaires under 30, which is crazy. So many moms are starting to be able to come home with their kids. And then when they come home with their kids and they work, now here come they are bringing father home. That may not be for everyone to do, but just to know that you have that vehicle in this type of business to do is amazing. It's amazing. So what I want to do is give us an opportunity to meet each other, talk, see what that is, what training looks like on this team, what the products look like, which are all plant-based, non-GMO products. We have over 50 products, from taking care of autoimmune disease to omega-3s, your fatty acids. You do hear a lot about losing weight because guess what? Most people want to live in their best body. That's usually how it goes. Most people want to live in their best body. But then after they get in their best body, guess what else comes? They want to maintain themselves. They want to keep that great body. So then the same stuff that they were using, they just try to find a way to do it a little bit differently, take the product, and then make sure that they're constantly drinking water all day, right? And they're talking back and forth with some amazing people on the team. So I like to offer this out to you. It's an opportunity. For me, I'm not pushy. Anybody know me? I'm not pushy. What I do is I know this is an amazing vehicle, and you hear me telling you from the beginning of what it's done for my family, what it's done for me. I did not see 20 years behind the chair as a celebrity stylist. When I first came into this, it was never the goal to walk away from that chair. But what this business gave me was something that money couldn't. It just really couldn't. And as I kept going to find out I was able to replace and then also be able to surpass, has been everything. So I want to show you, as somebody who's successful in the company, we have multiple ranks that are here in the company, and I am almost 2 from the top. So I think I got a little bit of knowledge to be able to share about this type of business and what it could potentially do for you. So what I like to do, I don't force people to say, hey, now go click this link and let's go sign on up, and then tomorrow we're going to actually start moving. We have an amazing deal right now for you to be able to come into the company for 50% off. It's extremely affordable, and that is at $49.50. The entire kit in which you get for $49.50, if you sold within 24 hours, you make your profit back. That's exactly what I did. I made my profit back, and by the time I got to the end of the month, I was already profiting nicely. And then they also now have in the company CEO believes in the company so much that they have a $3,000 guarantee. What is a $3,000 guarantee? Well, what we know is because some people are concerned about these type of environments, or they've never tried it, or again, they're listening to somebody else who wasn't successful and then taking that advice of someone who wasn't successful on this being non-successful. Doesn't make any sense, right? So what the company decided to do was do a $3,000 guarantee, meaning when you come into this company, they're going to give you 50% off of starting at $49.50. Then what they're going to do is lay out for you. You're going to be able to see what you have to do to get $3,000 in 3 months. In the event that you do not make $3,000 in 3 months, we're going to cut you a check and say, hey, we don't know what was wrong with our comp plan, because if you did all of this, you were supposed to make $3,000. But I'll tell you, I can tell you, if you do what's on there, and it's not hard at all we do is share an amazing opportunity with other people. They say yes or they say no. The ones that say yes really do make some amazing changes in their life. So you follow this plan of action. If you don't, guess what? We're going to cut you a check. That was so dope to me, because I said, you know what? Somebody who stands behind what they're doing is saying a lot. That's saying a lot. They're not telling you to come on into here and go try it and then, oh, well, it wasn't all for you. But we actually want to guarantee you, because we know that our comp plan is amazing. We're paid 5 different ways. Our support system is absolutely amazing. The products, listen, the products that we have work. That's why the name, and it kind of sounds corny at times when I say it, that's why the name of the company is called It Works, is because the products really do work. So that's a win-win situation for everybody that's involved. If this sounds like something that you'd like to talk to me about, because again, I said I'm not pushy. If this is something that you want to talk to about, you can drop info below, or you can text join now, no space. Text join now to 555-888. So you're going to open up your handset. Where you would normally put in a number, you're going to put 555-888. And then in that text with no space, you're going to click join now. Once you get that, my first step is it texts you over a link. So therefore you can kind of check out everything that I've said thus far. You can check out who the company is, what our comp plan is, how we work. And then there's going to be 2 videos in there for you to check out, 2 short videos in there for you to be able to check out. So therefore you can learn a little bit more about the company. In the event that you're interested and you want to do a one-on-one with me where me and you are going to talk, I can listen to your lifestyle. You listen to what the company has to offer, and then you determine if this is a good fit for you. Because at the end of the day, this is about something that's supposed to change your life. Here's the vehicle. It's supposed to change your life. In the event that it does, then at the very bottom on there, it's going to have a form for you to request a call from me. You fill out that form. I get them every day. So once you get that on out, then me and you will set up a one-on-one and we will have that conversation. So I thank you so much for tuning into this video this evening. I'm actually right now about to prepare myself because we have newbies that are coming on in. That have just came on in, and tonight they're going to meet myself, who is a double diamond ambassador, and then also too my upline, who is a triple diamond ambassador, and we're going to walk them through this evening how to make an amazing business for themselves and also too for their families. So thanks so much. I look forward to hearing from you soon.